What's really sad is that these cells are now available through good distributors with good warranties and return policies. You're not waiting for it to come from a boat from China and waiting 4 to 5 months after ordering it on AliExpress. But nobody is buying these anymore. Like, the sales have decreased so much. It is crazy. Like, I can see it on the stats for all of my affiliates, and cells are not selling at all. People buy the server rack batteries now, and the server rack batteries are nice. Also, the solar generators are getting better too. A lot of them have lithium iron phosphate, and they are higher quality. My AC300, I have not had any issues that the Bluettis of the past have had, even the AC200 Max. And I have EcoFlow Delta Pros in my shop right now, and I'm going to be charging my Tesla with them all week. I'm just waiting for some adapters. Everything's wired up already. But it's a pretty nice unit. I mean, it's actually working. So yeah, people just don't want to build their own battery and screw something up. Like, batteries are dangerous. These terminals, if you short something, it's like a little mini explosion. So you really got to be careful when you're working with these things. But for those who still want to build their own packs, I'm going to recommend Eve cells. Every distributor that sells Eve has less problems with those cells and better quality control than all the other cells that they work with. Except for Gafang cells, people really like those too. But it really depends on which distributor you talk to. Each distributor will have a different relationship and also a different experience with some of these cell suppliers. But overall, I haven't heard anyone complain about Eve cells yet. Now, what's really sad is the Fortune cells. I love these. These are probably the best. They are way more expensive than the Eve cells, but these are so nice. The walls are thicker and they're made for DIY builds. They do not expand and contract nearly as much as any other cell, and these are very durable, especially these terminals. But the amount of people buying these through my links is practically non-existent now, and it sucks because these are so nice. But why buy these cells when you can buy a server rack battery with a warranty? Why even mess with the potential problems that you can cause while building the battery if you're a beginner? For me, I'm still going to buy raw cells if I see a deal, but for most people that are scared to work with batteries, and batteries are dangerous, they're just going to opt for a server rack battery instead. Now, in the future, I'm going to still make raw cell videos, especially if there's something that people need help with. But a lot of my attention is focused at server rack batteries because there's tons of companies trying to beat EG4 and now the SOK server rack battery. So we'll see how they do, and I think it's more exciting to see how they build them.